Now coming to your first question, that if a person is born as a Muslim or if he's a revert, what should he start learning first as far as the deen is concerned in order to have better understanding of the deen? For example, the Quran, Hadith, Tauhid or Fiqh. The most important thing for a Muslim, whether he's born in a Muslim family or he is a revert to Islam, the first and the foremost thing is that he believes in Tawheed, which is the most important thing in Islam. And but natural, when a person is born in a Muslim family, generally he's taught this in childhood and he generally believes in Tawheed, that is the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And a Muslim, he should know the basics of his religion, the things that are fard and the things that are haram in Islam. And he should know the 5 pillars of Islam. And for a person who's a Muslim or who's a revert to Islam, if he does not have much knowledge about Islam, so I would recommend him to read books which focus on the basics of Islam, which talk about the basics of Islam. For example, regarding Tawheed, regarding Salah, regarding Zakah, regarding Hajj. So it talks about the basics of Islam, how to offer Salah. And you have several books that are available, that is by the Darussalam publication. The Darussalam publication, they have authentic books, and you will definitely find several books that talk about the basics of Islam and focus on the basics of Islam. For example, how to offer Salah, how to give Zakah, how to perform Hajj, how to perform wudu ablution, all these basic tenets of Islam. There are several books that are available by the Darussalam publication, and you can refer to these books. Besides this, you should also read the glorious Quran. If you know Arabic as a language, it is the best. But if you do not know Arabic as a language, you should try to read the translation of the glorious Quran in the language you understand the best. Whether it be English, whether it be Somalian, whether it be any other language. And if you are familiar with the English language, so one of the best translations of the glorious Quran in the English language, it is the Abdullah Yusuf Ali. And along with the translation, there is also brief commentary of the verses of the glorious Quran. So you can refer to this translation, and inshallah it will give you better understanding of the deen, better understanding of the glorious Quran. It is very important that we Muslims, we read the glorious Quran and we read it on a daily basis. And the more a person is connected to the glorious Quran, the more he will find peace and satisfaction in his life. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the glorious Quran, Surah Al-Ra'd, chapter number 13, Ala bi dhikrillahi tatma'innul qulub. Verily in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find satisfaction. So if you want true peace, if you want true tranquility in this life, you should read the glorious Quran. It will not only benefit you in the akhirah, but it will inshallah even benefit you in this world. So always be connected to the glorious Quran. Besides this, you can also read books of Hadith. For example, a book which I would recommend is Bulugh al-Maram, that is even translated in the English language. It is the book which talks about the ahkam, the rulings in Islam. You can refer to this book. As far as Hadith is concerned, as far as Tawheed is concerned, you can refer to the book Kitab al-Tawheed, and inshallah you will have a brief understanding regarding monotheism and the types of monotheism. As we know, there are 3 types of Tawheed: Tawheed al-Rububiyyah, Tawheed al-Uluhiyyah, Tawheed al-Asma'i wa Sifat. So if you want to have basic understanding of Tawheed monotheism, you can refer to this book, and it is also translated in the English language. And if you are familiar with Arabic, it is the best. There are several books as far as Tawheed is concerned, several books in the Arabic language. As far as Fiqh is concerned, most of the books there are in the Arabic language. There are very few books in the English language as far as Fiqh is concerned. But for a person who's a beginner, who does not have much knowledge of Islam, or if a person is a revert to Islam, then I would recommend him to go on the website islamqa.info. This is a beautiful and amazing website, a one-stop website to have information and to clarify your doubts regarding Islam. And several fatwa are mentioned on these websites. Several fatwa and several issues of fiqh have been discussed on this website, and if you have any doubt, you can question them regarding Islam, regarding fiqh, regarding any verse of the glorious Quran, regarding any hadith which you have not understood, and inshallah they will respond to you and this would be an opportunity for you to have better understanding of the deen. So I would highly recommend this website, that you can go to this website, islamqa.info. If you want to have more understanding of the deen, and it is a website wherein you can clarify your doubts about Islam. But we as Muslims, we should always focus on the knowledge of the deen. The knowledge of the deen, and besides that also the knowledge which may be worldly knowledge, but it draws us closer towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For example, a Muslim may study science in order to convey the message of Islam to the non-Muslims, in order to prove it to the non-Muslims, the logical aspect in Islam, in order to prove it to the atheist regarding the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because the atheist, he wouldn't believe in the glorious Quran. You need to prove him logically regarding the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if a Muslim studies science with this intention in order to convey the message of Islam to the non-Muslims, inshallah he will get rewarded. So we should try to gain as much knowledge as possible that will help us in the akhirah, and inshallah it will also benefit us in this world. So I hope that answers your question.